Hello.
Hello.
Well, hopefully we're live and people can hear us as usual. If you could just give us a little thumbs up, or just say yes, we can hear you. That would be good. And just while we wait for that to come in, would you like your cocktail?
Yes, but also if you can hear a fuzzy noise, please let us know because it's very warm today.
So we've got a little fan
We've
on
got a
the
little
side
fan. If it's
I have got the background noise thing turned off, so it should hopefully sound all right. But again, if it doesn't,
tell us
and
we'll
we'll
switch
get
it
started.
off, and then we'll just be a sweaty mess at the end.
And it says we can hear you. Joe said, and Chad and Matthew Cruises, Andrew and Pam, fantastic. Hi. So important stuff. Cocktail. So this month we've got a Blackberry 75. Now the reason we went with this is you had a drink fairly early on called the Black Bellini in Commodore Club.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is closest that we could find to it to make it at home with what we had. So that's what we got, which is Prosecco, creme de mer, gin, and some lemon juice.
And some blackberries.
And some blackberries. So cheers, Linz.
Cheers, Stanning.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Ooh.
Does it taste like the Black Bellini?
No, but it's good.
Okay. But at least it's a similar colour.
It is more powerful.
It's more powerful than the other
yeah.
one. Okay. Well, we will take that. Well, if you've any questions, as usual, if you could just start them with question, that does make it easier for me, because Lindsay don't even attempt to read it because she hasn't got her glasses on. But my eyes will get fuzzier as I have more of this cocktail. So it will help me if you do. And that will be fantastic. Thank you. So I say any questions, Brian, but we'll just say a couple of hellos. We've got Andrew and Pam. Oh, that's a lovely photo.
What? Oh,
that's it. Can you see that far?
They're in red.
And we've got Joe and Jim.
Hi.
They'll be having their bacon sandwich in about an hour.
Very soon. Yeah. Very soon.
We've got Chad and Matthew Cruz.
Hi.
Karen and Stuart.
Hi.
And you're just going to wave and say hi to people. Is that the effect of the cocktail?
It's really good.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, we were speaking to Stuart earlier, sorting out some flights for ICOM, which is coming up very quick now. Hopefully they'll finish building it. If not, we're flying out there now anyway. And we've got Monty and Paige Blackburn. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
And we've got Liz. Happy birthday, Liz, for while we were away.
Happy birthday, Liz.
Hope you had a lovely time. And we've got Missy D.
Hi.
And we've got Craig.
Hi. I'll do it properly now.
Are you going to do it properly?
I really like this drink.
So we've got Adele on saying, thank you both for the photo of their cabin, because she wanted a picture of the cabin number.
Oh, yes. Hi, Adele. Hi. Yes, we went on
the room steward thought we were being very weird when we were stood in front of them.
Especially as the door was open.
It was slightly ajar where they were cleaning it and we were taking it.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. And we've got Bridget on.
Hi, Bridget.
We've just spent time with Bridget and Graham one there, and Sammy and Doug.
Yeah.
So we'd love to spend time with them and cocktails in both Commodore and chat room.
Yes. Now Bridget actually has seen a video that no one will ever see.
Well, you can't tell people that now.
I can.
Yeah, but now people are going to want to see it. We can't show it on this one for definite.
Oh goodness, no.
We'll move on from that.
Bridget's birthday. So
it was Bridget's birthday, so you showed her a video that no one else can see. Do you realise how long that sounds?
What did that happen in?
What happened?
Oh, it was Ted Lasso, wasn't it? I'll be quiet.
Bridget says she loved the black balloon as well.
Yes, yes.
And we've got Stefan from Cruise with Amber.
Hi, Steph.
And she's having a GT&E.
Ooh.
What's a GT&E? Elderflower?
Yeah, I think so.
Gin tonic and elderflower?
I think so.
Guessing.
Mm.
And just another couple of highs as well. We've got questions coming in. Hi to Preston. He says, hi to my 2 fave cruises. Few connection problems,
Preston.
but I'm here now.
Oh, hi, Preston.
Pleased that you managed to get in.
Yes.
And we've got Linzi on as well.
Hi, Linzi.
Nice to see you back.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you had to catch up with that.
We certainly did.
We saw loads of people that we kind of know, but virtually and not on the cruise. And in fact, you can just about see there. Dot is part of the group, but we also we first met her on the Innocent Abroad group.
Yes.
But she's an accomplished author.
Yes.
And she was telling us about her book, so we bought it while we were on there.
Yeah, and it was ready for me when I got home.
Yeah.
But I'm too busy washing to start at the minute. And I've had quite a bit. I've still got washing out now because it's very nice and sunny.
Yeah, it is lovely out there, man.
I've gone old school.
Bridget says her lips are forever sealed.
Thank you, Bridget.
And we've got Darren and Louise on.
Hi, Darren and Louise.
And we've got Steve P.
Hi, Steve P.
And Emma P as well.
Hi, Emma.
And we've got some questions coming in now. So
okay,
we've said hello, but we've just got an update from Stuart because their daughter's just gone on Valiant Lady today. Top deck closed due to high winds, free champagne in all bars all evening.
Wow.
Well done, Virgin. It's going to get messy on there tonight.
Oh, my God.
Wow, just because it's... Stuart had mentioned today that they'd changed the terminal because 5 winds coming out of Barcelona, and we were like, really? What difference does that make? Well, obviously enough that they're giving free champagne away all night.
Oh, wow.
And well done to them.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And Emma says, waiting to hear all about the cruise. Well, ask us anything you want to know about QM2 or about Cunard more generally. We have got quite a long video coming up straight after this one. Well, straight after, I'll give it 15 minutes.
Yes.
Because that's about an hour as well. So it gives you a chance to go do whatever you need to do, get a drink, nip to the bathroom, make a bacon sandwich, as will be the case in Jim's case. But it's a fun hour one that I enjoy doing that. Because I think that's probably the quickest after we've got back that we've ever put the ship to Oaks. We only got back home late Friday night. And then sort of moved it over, and yeah, it was good fun. But yeah, ask us anything you want to know about Cunard. And we've got a question from Chad and Matthew Cruz. Do you think the drinks package on Cunard is worth it? We're not big drinkers, but we like having not to worry about the final bill. For our upcoming 12-day cruise, the package seems pricey.
It will seem pricey. It will seem really pricey. So if you're not big drinkers, I would say, do you like specialty coffees? Because that's
you're gonna have to have a lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee.
If you look at the coffees on Cunard, they use Illy as a brand, and an average specialty coffee is about £4.50, $4.50.
Yes.
So again, you're gonna have to have quite a lot of them in a day.
Yeah.
The juice, just normal juices, they're not expensive.
No.
So if you're not big drinkers, having said that, your average cocktail on Cunard is about between sort of $10 and $13.
Oh, 13?
Yeah.
Which drinks were you drinking? I had one.
Well, no, you had one that was $25.
It was.
And to be fair, it wasn't even your favourite cocktail
No,
either.
It wasn't.
But we were just working our way through a list, and that last one's unsurprising. And I was kind of hoping we'd get to a cruise and not have tried that one.
Yeah.
As you probably know, we took the Cunard package on our Queen Elizabeth cruise.
Yes.
And we did think it was good value because we certainly got our Elizabeth with it, but we like a cocktail. On this one, we didn't take the drinks package, which I kind of regret. I genuinely don't know the full figures yet.
You've not
but we're doing a comparison video in a couple of weeks, which will be the Cunard drinks package versus pay as you go, like we did with P&O and other ones. And my gut feeling is for us, we were worse off, but I genuinely don't know yet.
No.
I took pictures of all of the receipts that we got. I've got the final bill. So, but for a 12-day cruise at $70 a day, and it's going up.
It is going up. And that's going up for 5 days.
No, I think they're putting the normal one up to 75, and they've introduced the new $90 one for 5-night cruise or under. And I don't really see the point of the 90 one apart from to stop people doing a sort of a booze cruise.
Yeah.
But you don't associate Cunard with a booze cruise. So it seems a weird choice that. So yeah, if you're not big drinkers, guys, I probably wouldn't.
We'll be putting our pay-as-you-go comparison out in a couple. Oh, it's next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Which one?
Pay-as-you-go comparison.
No, that's not next week.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's your ship tour next week.
Is it my ship tips?
Linzi's practical ship tour.
Oh, I've got so many.
Yeah, there's some good ones on that. The drinks package is the week after, so 2 weeks today.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, Liz says thanks. I'm in Chesterfield Royal Hospital.
No.
DC doctors for my birthday. Well, get well soon, Liz. And
oh my goodness.
take it easy on those doctors. But do seriously get well soon. Steph says, yeah, elderflower, very summery, perfect for the weather today.
Yes, gorgeous for the weather today.
And John Jim said, don't forget to give thumbs up. Yes, please do give thumbs up. We always forget to say that.
We always forget.
Google, YouTube does like that. So if you could hit that thumbs up, that will be awesome. Thank you. Steph, will you be booking the Portsmouth Virgin Voyages bookings? Would be lovely to see you on board.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty certain on that stuff.
Yes.
For those that don't know, when Virgin first launched, it was meant to go out of Miami.
And then
the world happened as it did. And when they relaunched in 21, they did a couple of very short 3-4 night. I don't think they did any longer than that.
No,
did they?
No, I don't think
3 and 4 night cruises, and we went on the second cruise that they did ever on Scarlet Lady, and it was absolutely fantastic. As you know, we love Virgin and have been on each of their ships.
So we will.
But they haven't done Portsmouth again since then.
No.
They did it for sort of that period.
Mini period.
And I think a lot of people were a bit,
Thanks,
you need to come back. Yeah, we helped you get going. How about you come back again? So they are coming back from next September, I think it is.
That's what you keep telling me.
That in my head, that's what it is. I'm sure either Steph or Stuart and Karen will tell us if we're wrong on that. So yeah, they haven't said what ships it is or what the itineraries are yet.
No.
But they are announcing that this week on the 7th September.
I want to say 7th, yes.
I saw the piece that Shane had put out about that. So yeah, we will be definitely going on.
We're going to have to move stuff around in order to accommodate
that. But there's no way we're going to miss a Virgin Voyages cruise going out of there.
No, not at all.
Plus, we've got a deposit as well, burning up all in our pockets at the moment.
We've got a voucher.
Yeah, we've got a voucher at the bottom bar. The intent is we will still go on Brilliant Lady. It probably won't be Brilliant Lady coming out of Portsmouth, but you never know.
We've got a voucher.
We've got a 1 in 4 chance. Kennedy said, did you have the drinks package? Was it worth it? What was your favourite cocktail? Well, we've covered the drinks package off. We do think it's worth it. We didn't have it this time.
I will tell you, Mark got on day 2. Mark was like, we need the drinks package. I was like, nope, we need to do it properly. We can't take the drinks package. We need to do it.
Well, it was made worse because Bridget had the drinks package and kept telling us that she had the drinks package, which I wanted it even more then. And the worst, you don't like with P&O, you don't have to buy it on the first day.
No, you can get it on
you can get it on day 2. So I'd have only needed 6 days, so it'd have been 6 times $70 times 2.
Yeah.
Fairly positive our bill were more than that.
We'll see.
But
we'll see.
yeah. Favorite cocktail on board?
Oh, well, I liked the Black Bellini. I also liked he's not going to like me for this, isn't Ken? The 3 Queens Negroni.
Quite well good though, that.
It was really good. Yeah. And that fancy Manhattan I had as well.
Yeah. My favourite was in one evening when we said, that's it, we're not having any more drinks. And that, honestly, that sentence did come out of both our mouths.
Yeah, we did. We were like, oh, no.
We'd had quite a few. And we went down to the Queen's room. And Linzi opened the menu to look at the soft drink options. And they had a collection of after dinner cocktails. And she just showed me, I'm like, we're getting one of them then. And they had one called the Peach Melba.
Yeah, you love a drink like that.
I do love a drink like that. It was creamy and it was like drinking a melted Spillero. It was delicious. So yeah, that was my favourite. Yeah. But we did get through a lot of them. There was also the sharing one in the Commodore Club. It's $22, which you might go, oh, that's a lot. But it's like they're almost like a take on a Pimm's.
Yes.
But it comes in a separate jar, like about that big.
With fruit and everything in it.
And you get 4 drinks out of it. So we got 2 each. So it only actually works out at $5.50 per drink, which is really cheap.
Now, whether it was covered by the drinks package, we won't know.
No, it wouldn't have been covered by the drinks package.
No, it'd have been 20% off. So yeah, that was a good one.
That was a great one.
And we saw a couple of couples doing that as well, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Yeah, we spoke to a few people.
Yeah.
Mr. Claypole,
Hello, Mr.
I'm in
Claypole.
Southampton boarding QM2 tomorrow. Never been on anything bigger than a ferry before.
Oh,
Thank you for your
bless
vids.
you.
You're very welcome.
Oh,
And I do love
wow.
that picture. Rent a Ghost was such
Oh,
a cool
Timothy
program.
Claypole.
Miss Popoff.
Miss Popoff.
Donkey. How many more can you? Pantomime horse, rather, not donkey.
Yeah, McWitch.
McWitch, yeah.
What was it, Mr. and Mrs.
Hazel McWitch,
Barker?
who owned it.
Yeah, they could bring that back.
They should bring Rent a Ghost back. Anyway, have a fantastic time.
I think they should bring that back.
You are going to love it. It's definitely bigger than a ferry. But you'll just have the most amazing time.
Yes.
Is that a 7-night cruise? Is that what they're back on again now? Because I know they've just done this 3-night cruise.
Yeah.
4Bs were on there, Andy and Kirsty were on there. There were a few people on it.
Yeah.
But
I'm so excited. And the weather looks gorgeous, but it depends where you're going, but it looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Let us know where you're going and how long it is.
I'm jealous already. We've only been off a few
we only came off on Friday, and when we come off and I said 4Bs and Andy and Kirsty again, and we're like, we should have booked back-to-back to cover those 3 days. Yeah. And in honour of Linzi, I've just made my own bread and butter pudding. I'll let you know how it goes. Fantastic.
Lovely. I didn't have it on. There
wasn't a bread and butter pudding on this one.
No, I didn't even have the treacle pudding either.
No. Craig said, as we'll be doing a course on QM2 next summer, I'd love to hear what your favourite cocktails were so I can start making lists. We will have that pretty soon, because we've got the new website. It's pretty much done now.
Yes.
We'll be launching it in a week or two. It's certainly before the next live stream. So we'll let you know in the Facebook group when it's live. But Lindsay's writing a load of blogs for that, because that's really your thing.
Yes, yes.
And we're putting together sort of cocktails of Cunard and various other ones as well.
Yeah.
So you will see that. Just give us a couple of weeks, Craig, and it'll be there.
But I don't think it was that one where we're going, is there?
No, I didn't like your Bloody Mary.
Oh, you didn't like my Bloody Mary?
We went into Golden Lion, which does a load of Bloody Marys. It's known for them.
Yeah.
And you got the tequila-based one.
Yeah, 11:15.
Oh, it was awful. You drank it, but
and then I had
it really won't mind. And we got Ryan. Hi, Lindsay, Matt. Long time no talking. Still going strong.
Hi, thank you, thank you.
John Jim, is the buffet open for dinner if you don't feel like getting dressed up?
Yes.
Yeah. We went in there on the last night.
We did. Because we did.
In fact, we talk about that in the video today.
We do. And we went for the afternoon tea. Well, which ended up being the afternoon tea dance.
Yeah.
And then, because we ate so scones, with cream first.
Jam first.
And you had those lovely sandwiches, nice sandwiches, and I had a little meringue tart.
Anyway, get back onto the buffet.
What was the thing?
Is the buffet open for dinner? So,
yes, it is.
Yes, it is, Joe. And certainly on gala nights, in particular, you tend to see that's generally very quiet to everyone who's not feeling like getting dressed up.
Yes.
But when we say about getting dressed up, if you take it outside of the gala nights, I'd go in. I had things like a pair of chinos or a pair of cords, and then just a collared shirt.
Yeah.
And on one of the nights, I went in with dark blue jeans and a shirt on.
Yes.
And
with
that's absolutely fine.
With boat shoes.
Yeah, not with trainers.
No.
And there were lots of people dressed similar to that.
Yeah.
It's just got this reputation of everyone gets fully dressed up for everything.
Yeah.
And they don't. But they do get dressed up.
But you do see some people, even when they were disembarking, they came out in their linen jacket and hat.
I'd say from people getting dressed up fancier, you see that more across the board on Virgin.
On Sparkles.
Well, because people just seem to get dressed up in an evening.
They dress like they're in Ibiza, basically.
They're dressed up like they're going for a night out.
Yeah.
It's not in black and white.
No.
Tuxedo type stuff, but still fancy clothing.
Yeah.
Emma said, "What was the food like in the buffet on QM2, please?"
I'm just trying. Breakfast was good. They had the best scrambled eggs. I would say the scrambled eggs in the buffet were better than the ones in the main
in Britannia. The Britannia one came out a little bit rubbery a couple of times.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy those.
Yeah, you got a wide choice of stuff in there. You got cereals, you got cheeses, you've got fresh fish like they had kippers and haddock in milk on one of the days. Not kippers and haddock. They had smoked kippers and then haddock.
There are lots of pies. Yeah, it's really good actually.
Yeah, lunchtime was very good. They tend to have a themed thing.
And then they had
Each
sushi
day.
in an evening as well.
A little bit more. And on the evening that we went in for our proper evening meal,
Yes.
it was a Malaysian themed evening.
Yeah. So they have.
So I had like nasi lemak, beef andang, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
It was lovely.
really good.
So yeah, it's not the biggest buffet.
No.
And it's not the biggest choice, but what's there is decent.
But if you watch my ship tips next week, I'll tell you a secret.
You have to remind me what that one was. I can't remember.
The man with the bottle.
I mean, thank you for your vids, Mr. Clipper, which gave me the push on it. Can't believe this summer.
Thank you.
You can have such a great time.
Oh, thank you.
And Joe and Jim are just saying happy birthday, Liz, as well.
Oh.
BGC, we're on board now in Britannia restaurant. Just about to have a sale on our beef. Loved your last video of the cabin. Hope you have a great time. We loved every minute of it. Weather 27 degrees. So
oh my goodness.
fantastic.
Fabulous.
Well, hope you're having an amazing time.
Oh.
I'm very impressed that you got a signal enough to better see anything.
Wow. They
Um,
must be just off the coast now.
yeah, it must be good.
I hope the head waiter was happier today.
He had a grumpy day on one of those.
He did have a grumpy day.
Not every day. Well, I
No,
guess,
no.
but yeah, have a great time. Rachel's saying, hello, long time see. Enjoy yourself. I messaged Andy and Kes says they wanted info on Virgin Cruises.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Virgin, I'm so excited that they're coming out of Portsmouth again.
I know you are.
China Matthew, thank you. On cruise, we have a couple of cocktails and a few coffees and sodas each day. The math is so close to our decision.
Oh.
The biggest, I mean, we've talked about drinks packages so many times. One of the big things that I like about it, and it's not just that we can have as much to drink as we want, because contrary to belief, Bridget might disagree on this. We don't drink that much. Well, you know, we might struggle to keep up with the cruise monkeys. We'd have a go, but they probably would beat us. We can just about keep up with Ken and Linzi, I think. Actually, that might be worse than trying to keep up with cruise monkeys. But it's going back to what they were saying on there. It's about having prepaid it and it's budget, and it's not thinking this drink cost me X and Y.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only plus side to not having the drinks package, we got to try this time quite a lot of the drinks
that wouldn't be covered.
The real speciality ones that were
Yeah.
like £20 to £25 that you wouldn't have bought. You can get them and you get a 20% discount. I just object to that if I paid for a drinks package. But I do like the pre-budgeting thing.
Yeah, it's such a piece. It's a weight off your mind.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's all sorted.
Bridget said they wouldn't get the package again,
Oh.
especially on a cruise with not many sea days. We don't think we drank $70 worth a day. It was good though, not to think about how much we're spending on each day.
That's the thing. It's that.
Yeah, and I mean the sea days is a really valid point because we had 4 port days in a row on this Fjords cruise.
It was hard work as well.
On some of the days, lovely work, but hard.
Yes. Yeah.
We did a lot of walking on
mean, for a transatlantic.
So if you're off the ship for 6-7 hours,
yeah,
that's a big chunk of your waking day.
I was going to say your drinking time, but
you go with drinking time. But yeah, it's a fair point. If you're not, if you have got a lot of those stops, whereas if you're in transatlantic,
brilliant.
Maybe they should have different price tiers.
Oh yes.
That if it's a port intensive cruise, it's slightly less expensive, and if it's sea intensive, it's slightly more expensive. Don't know, what do people think about that?
I like it.
Question: have you tried Carahello yet?
Carahello?
What's Carahello?
I don't know. Please.
I feel like I should know that, and I don't know that. Ray, you've asked us something we've no idea how to answer.
I hope it's not.
It could be Caragillo.
Caragillo.
Ray, please explain.
It's not a Japanese thing, is it, Ray?
Preston says you can't see Linzi sharing a cocktail. Well, on this one, they poured it in 2 separate glasses. The waiter did it when he first came round, so she didn't have a choice on that one. But after that, she did pour her own. But yeah, normally do like to get that. Steph, Queen Mary reigns supreme across Atlantic, but what do you think of Queen Mary 2 in Fjords compared to other ships? The thing with Queen Mary 2 is, as people will be aware who sailed on it, you practically don't feel a move.
No.
And the fjords are pretty calm anyway.
But there's only the Commodore Club that's all that glass, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you look at something like I'm just trying to think. Slightly different ones. We've got Anthem of the Seas.
Yes, with the big solarium at
So
the front.
well, it's got the big solarium at the front, and then it has. Is it 270 at the back?
Yes.
So it has the big glass at the back. There's probably more interior spaces where you can get better views of doing the fjords
When it's
than
wet.
Queen Mary.
Yes.
So if you're on Queen Mary 2 and it's raining, well, we'd have been in shelter balcony. That would have been all right.
Yeah.
But outside space, there's not a lot where
it's very open.
And inside, it's all set back a little bit.
Yes.
Because it's got the promenade running all the way around deck 7.
Yeah.
So I think that something like Anthem would probably give you a better view on there. In terms of outside deck space, Queen Mary 2 doesn't have as much outside deck space, like the big pools in the middle.
No.
It has more deck space where there's nothing.
Yes.
You'll see that on the video later. But it doesn't have that sort of communal areas throughout the ship.
No.
But
I'm glad we did it.
I'm absolutely glad that we went on Queen Mary 2 to the fjords. I would say it's a beautiful ship to do it on. If you can get a sheltered balcony, it's a great way of doing it as well. There's probably better ships visually to watch from.
Yeah.
But when we were off the ship,
yes,
and I'll do the Carl Pilkington of being in the cave looking at the wonder.
Yes.
When you're looking out to Queen Mary sat in the fjord, she looked absolutely stunning. You probably saw a couple of pictures.
Yeah, she's stunning.
And we looked from the top of the low end sky lift.
Yeah.
And looking down, and you're just like, what a stunning ship.
She looks out of time. She's gorgeous.
And we followed another couple of ships on a couple of days. Like Norwegian Star came in in front of us, and you're like, yeah,
and
not pretty sure. Mein Schiff, the TUI German one.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's just such a classy ship.
Yes.
It feels like you're pulling up somewhere in a classic car.
Yeah.
So yeah, love the ship, and I would have no problem going on
we want to do a TA. We want to do a TA. When we'll do a TA is another question.
Well, that's a different one, but I definitely
on your new drinks package.
On my new drinks package. Lindsay, did you use the late night buffet? Was there any food left after 11:30?
We didn't.
We didn't, no. But I did hear people complaining that it was more or less closed by that time.
Okay.
That there wasn't really anything.
We went up late one night, didn't we, to see if they had some.
We fancied a slice of pizza, didn't we?
Well, and your tea bags for the room.
Yeah. And they didn't have any of my tea bags for the room.
No.
There were literally hundreds in that tray earlier. So I think they were in everybody else's room at that point.
Or suitcase.
But there were practically no food up. And that were about 11:15-ish.
Yeah, it was,
So it wasn't quite as late as you there, but there were very, very little.
Not that we'd ever went to the late. No.
But again, if you look at sort of Cunard's Queen Mary 2 compared to something like sort of Iona or Virgin, where the pizza place open until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's not really geared for people staying up at that point.
Well,
the only people really up at that time of night tended to be in G32.
They did, yeah. Yeah.
The rest of the ship were very, very quiet.
Because you were just shattered because of all the walking you did when you were off.
Yeah, absolutely. Ted and Matthew, did you have a table of 2 in the dining room? If so, was it easy to get? Yes, it was.
We did from
yeah, and the ship was at 100% capacity.
Yes.
In fact, it was slightly over 100% capacity. I think it's 2640, and it were 2690 because there's quite a lot of children on it with it being end at some holidays.
Yeah, but we queued, and the sort of head waiter would look at us and we'd be like, "Oh, please," and he'd be like, "Okay," and then he'd off we'd go to a table, and they were quite far apart as well, weren't they? There wasn't a time we were rammed up close to someone. No, we were, in a nice distance.
No, we're a decent space, wasn't it? There were no problem with it at all.
Yeah.
Ray has just said, have we tried Celebrity Edge class? It's fabulous. We went on Edge when it was new.
Well, it's funny you should ask, Ray.
Why is it funny that you should ask that, Lindsay?
Because we've got 8 weeks.
We've got under 8 weeks now. So yeah, we're on Celebrity Apex, going from Barcelona to Miami. That's our next cruise.
Yes.
So it's our first Edge class. We've tried to get on them so many times. We're close enough now that I feel that this one will happen.
Yes.
We've upgraded a few things today on that.
We have.
So we bought the premium drinks package. Well, we did have the normal one. We've upgraded to that. Is that one too bad? We also got to celebrity. Well done to them, because they let you spend your onboard credit before you get on.
Yeah,
which is
love
also
that.
dangerous, because I've spent all this onboard credit
Yeah.
before we've got on. But we got to use it for upgrading. I got a premium internet connection because we're going to try and do a live stream from Barcelona in November when we go out, 5th of November. So I thought that'll give us the best chance. And we upgraded to the drinks package.
Yes.
So yeah, we're really excited about that.
Oh, so excited.
I'm also looking at sort of the prices for the specialty restaurants, and they're a bit eye-watering.
Oh.
I mean, I did know that before, but I'd kind of forgotten just how expensive they were.
I remember when Murano was like $25, $30 a piece.
I know.
Not anymore.
No. I mean, I haven't got Murano on there anyway.
No, it hasn't. No.
So, but it had their steakhouse. Is it Fine Cut or something on there?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
I was looking at that today, and it was $65 each.
Wow.
Which, yeah.
Oh, and that reminds me, when we were in the veranda, you don't pick your knife anymore.
Well, our waiter didn't give us a knife to pick.
No,
and by that,
and Bridget didn't.
I'm gonna say, just to be clear. Oh no, she didn't.
No.
When you go into the steakhouse at the veranda, they used to bring you a knife tray.
This is
it's like select your weapon.
Yeah.
No, none of that anymore.
No, I used to love that. I always went to the biggest one.
Andrew and Pam, QM2 or Virgin for food? Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a comparison.
Virgin.
It's not that there's anything wrong with QM2's food.
No.
But it's incredibly safe.
Yes.
How
many times did we get broccoli and carrots?
Broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. Practically every meal.
Unless you were in a speciality, or as they call it, alternative.
Yeah, but even then, it were. No, it had cauliflower cheese and it had broccoli.
Cheese was
broccoli
good.
Or something else.
That cauliflower cheese was really good.
We spoke to a couple of people who this were their first cruise, and they were saying how good it was. Where did we think it rated for food in there? And it's safe.
Yes, it's good but safe.
But it's quite a long way behind Virgin, Celebrity.
Virgin,
it's
love. Yeah.
So yeah.
We enjoyed it, don't get us wrong, but
oh yeah, absolutely. Was the sushi in the buffet as good as the sushi in the Bergen Fish Market? No, but it was a lot cheaper.
In that it was included in the price.
So when we went to Bergen, it's got a really well-known fish market, and you can go watch some of the videos on YouTube about it. But it's also renowned for being expensive. Linzi had done a sort of looking up before we went there, and she's like, right, this is the restaurant.
Love cruise research.
Yeah. And it's like, this is the restaurant we need to go to. It's right at the side of the fish market, right at the side of the little harbour bit. It's called Fish Me. So we're like, okay, we'll try that. So we got 2 oysters each and a small tray of sushi.
Yeah.
And I'm on about something that at your sushi might be like $25.
Yeah. Top side.
£25 top side.
Yeah.
And we got 2 half-pint ciders.
Yeah.
And it was over £100.
Yeah.
And I was like,
for lunch.
And it was good.
It was good.
But
I don't feel it was £100.
It definitely was not £100.
We won't be going back. It was very good. We've done it now.
Yeah.
Don't need to do it
but
again.
Talking of Bergen.
Yeah.
Stay tuned till the end if you were thinking about going anywhere. Because we're gonna shortly don't open it yet.
Don't reveal it.
Just wave it. Right, put it back away. Little tease. We've got a prize that we're going to give away. I've stolen this idea completely from Rich and Helen on their lives. But no one gave us anything away, so we bought something to give away. But it's in line with Lindsay's inability to remember where we were going in the Fjords cruise before we went. So we'll tell you about that, and you just need to put an answer in the comments.
Can the answer be flam?
Flam?
Yeah.
Just FLAM?
Flam.
Okay, so when we tell you, not in the comments that's on here, but in the comment on YouTube below the video, just type the word flam and we'll pick someone out from that.
No, we're going to do the draw. We're still ripping it off.
Oh yeah, we'll do a draw on the next live then. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
We're not ripping them off. We're inspired by.
We're inspired by Rich and Helen.
Just with slightly tackier prizes.
So much tackier.
There's none of these fancy shot glasses, right?
Oh no.
So yeah, Bridget, the buffet in the restaurant. Sorry, up in the buffet. Yeah,
it was good.
I'd just go with that. It was much cheaper.
It was.
I didn't cry when I got the bill.
They got sashimi. It was very good.
Well, yeah, tuna shrimp. I had that in the morning. Stuart Can said, do you pack your formal wear suit in your suitcases so they get taken on the ship for you? Get rid of Sky Princess in less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, we did a packing guide for this one.
Yes.
I don't actually know when that's going out. It's not on my immediate thing of what to pack for a QM2 cruise and what to pack for a QM2 cruise in the Fjords.
Yes.
Only one video.
Yeah.
But we packed a separate suitcase with all of our... Because we had 2 formal nights.
Yeah.
And you got 2 dresses, you got 2 different sort of tuxedo type stuff and shirts and shoes together. So yeah, we put it in a separate case.
We had a nighttime suitcase basically, so that when we had our luggage delivered, which was there, as you know, when we got to the room, which was brilliant, we knew which suitcase to open first to get it all hung up.
We did.
And it was okay.
Yeah, it worked out fine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Bridget's laughing so much, but said something and it's amused her. Joe, in the main dining room, how are the portion sizes? So many lines are getting so small.
Small.
And this is you saying that. You jumped in before I did. The tiny.
We on the first night, we were in a sort of line in the
line of 2s, weren't we?
In the Britannia. I was going to say in the Britannia. And the tables around us were getting the salad course and the soup course, and we were like, okay. And then when we got the main course, we could see why. So we didn't make that mistake again. We got the soup.
Yeah.
We didn't get a salad.
Didn't bother with the salad because the one that we fancied.
No.
But yeah, the portion sizes in the main dining room were small. In the speciality, alternative dining.
Alternative dining.
They're not speciality dining on QM2, it's alternative dining that you pay money for. The portion sizes in there were okay.
Yeah.
Main dining room. Small.
Yeah, so you'll want a soup course. You probably, and I always, oh no, thank you, I don't want a bread roll, but you might want a bread roll.
Yeah, but yeah, and obviously the buffet, you get what you want. But I'm convinced that plates are smaller in buffets these days.
I don't know.
I might be wrong. But yeah, like other cruise lines getting small. I remember one about the Carahella. He told us about when we first started. It's the liqueur 42 in a latte coffee. Or coffee without milk. No, but I had something very similar. It wasn't called that, but it had something like that in it. Because they did the speciality ones.
You had the cold one,
at Sir Samuel's.
Yes.
It was a cold one, but it had a liqueur in it. I can't say it was liqueur 42.
No.
But it might have been. But it was lovely.
It was a fancy name.
We will definitely keep an eye on it next time.
We have to do that now. We have to.
I'll write it down. Your photos from QM2 from the Fjords show site were chef's kiss. I loved seeing them. Thank you. We did get lucky with a couple of those photos.
Thank you.
They were lovely.
You say we. That's very kind of you, my darling.
Yeah, it won't be
no, mine was like, because I was in the better position on the tender boat, and I took the picture without my glasses on, and you looked at it and went, no. So I'm sorry.
Lean down, nearly falling out of the boat. I think I posted, I can't remember if it was in the Facebook group or on Instagram or something, of Linzi's attempt at filming. He was basically at the floor. I can't remember what
with Alden, when we got to Alden, I was like, oh, this is how easy it is if you tender to book the low and sky lift.
Just film the floor. So yeah, thank you, Steph. We thought that the shelter balcony was perfect for looking out the fjords. Loved deck 4, felt like you were really close to sea. Yeah, we completely agree, Bridget. We were on deck 4. It's the lowest we've ever been on any cruise ship ever. And you almost felt like you could touch the sea.
Yeah, it was very...
Clearly you couldn't. You were still 4 decks up.
Yeah.
But...
The only time it was ever an issue is if you were turning. You knew the ship was turning.
Yeah, you could feel the engines at that point on a couple of times. But again, that was just a couple of times.
No, I liked it.
In a weird way. Pam and Andrew, just to make you jealous, but it's only 35 days till we sail again, Virgin Voyage out of Barcelona. Yeah, that has made us jealous. Just such a great cruise line.
Love it.
Ray saying $50 plus speciality dining. You will love Eden. We booked Eden. I think that's the only one we booked, wasn't it, so far?
Yeah, and we booked it for the first night as well.
Have we?
Oh, it's second night. Second night.
It says we're going down near Valencia.
Yes, second night.
So yeah.
And we use this cruise credit because we love that with Celebrity and Royal Caribbean, when you're given cruise credit, you can spend your cruise credit before you get on.
I don't know why they don't. Generally, if there's not going to be anyone from
From
cruise line
Carnival,
watching this,
yeah.
but if you are watching this, let us spend the money before we go on, because guess what? I'm going to still spend more money when I get on.
Yeah.
You're going to earn more money from me.
And we're going to pay full price for the excursions because we booked it thinking, oh, we've used free money.
Yeah. So
I know that's very Yorkshire of us.
it is, but yeah. Well, yeah, I'm really looking forward to Eden. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've heard nothing but good things about all of the specialty dining on there, apart from price.
Yeah.
But we'll be trying it.
We will so be
and we
trying
will
it.
be reporting back.
Yes, we
I'm
will.
looking forward to doing the dining guide for that. So it means I'll have eaten in all those fancy restaurants. Alexis and Matthew, on Queen Elizabeth a month ago, the Veranda Steakhouse let us choose our weapons, and the service were impeccable. So maybe Queen Mary 2's never done that. Let us know if you've been on Queen Mary 2 and you've eaten in the Veranda. Did you ever get to pick your steak knives at any point? Maybe it's just that.
It's one of my favourite activities.
I went to the Veranda for the knife and the bread. No knife, but the bread was amazing.
The bread is incredible, Bridget.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I don't do bread, but I do that bread.
No, we went for lunch there early in cruise. I think it was like the second day or something.
Yeah.
And
you did brought the bread.
And they brought the bread out straight away. We were like, oh, so happy. And that smoky butter, so good. Linzi says, you were lucky with the veg, then no French beans. No
French beans.
They managed to buy cauliflower, broccoli and carrots in bulk for this one, Linzi. So no French beans for that one.
And it was quite hefty broccoli, wasn't it?
It was a big wedge of broccoli each time.
The floret sweet.
Yeah, the one, it wasn't sort of tender stem.
No.
From Findlay Sand 77. I'm going on the Virgin Voyage Greek Island cruise next month. If you had to pick a must-do thing in any of the ports, which would you suggest?
Oh.
Well, that's hard because we did the Adriatic, so we went the other way. So if there's anyone in the chat who has done the Greek one, can you let us know?
We watched JoJo's World, didn't we? And they went to Santorini and they went for a wander by themselves and they loved it. Absolutely.
Oh, didn't they do a spa in Santorini where you get beaten up?
It wasn't in Santorini. It was in another part.
So one of the ones where it was like a Turkish.
Yeah.
He didn't recommend it, to be fair. So I don't know why I'm telling you. Unfortunately, we can't help you with the Greek one.
But JoJo's World.
But if someone else puts something in the comments, I'll pull it up.
He did quite a few parts, yeah.
Stefan said Burger King crab prices were eye-watering, £90 per claw.
They look so angry.
We saw them in the big tanks as we walked by, and we were like, they look good.
They're terrifying.
Look good in a terrifying way, but so expensive.
Yeah.
I know Norway's expensive anyway.
But we couldn't believe how expensive.
No, and if you compare sort of what the price is, I'm very aware at the other end of the world, but you compare it there to like Singapore, where it was so cheap.
For really good food, in a market.
In a market. So you're comparing a like for like, just in a different part of the world. And Preston, we fly for our wedding cruise, MSC Seascape Yacht Club. You know we love it in there. On Friday, board in Miami on the 10th. What drink can we have for you both? We'll take a picky. The very first drink you had in there was the Aperol Spritz.
It was the Aperol Spritz. It was. Oh, I love it.
And it's a very, very nice one.
I can't wait.
The one that made for me, and I can't think of the name, which isn't helping you. But if you ask them, they might tell you. It's like a 3-coloured tier one, so it was like yellow, red, and blue.
I didn't like that one.
I did.
But enjoy. That sounds fabulous. Oh.
2 lobster rolls, some crisps, and 2 pints. $125 in Bar Harbour. Very expensive. Yeah, it's an expensive place to be down there.
Bar Harbour. Wow. Oh. Bar Harbour. Is that's Thingy Coast, isn't it? Tell me, Ken. Just.
That's up coast up from Boston, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so because
Well, we're there in September on
next
Gary's group cruise,
next
aren't we?
September, yeah.
I'm glad, this is Penny O'Shea, I'm glad you had a great trip just back from Southampton and a lovely cruise on Aurora.
Oh, lovely. Paint your Heather. We keep looking at Aurora.
You were talking about it yesterday.
I have this awful habit of when we get back off the cruise, then the next day I spend looking at cruises. It's a real problem.
It's not.
I might have to start a group.
A therapy group.
Like a self-help group.
For getting over there.
Yeah.
They said Liquor 43 typo.
Oh.
Andrew and Pam says still love the Waitebird. The Waitbird's fantastic.
Waitbird's good.
Waitebird for me is second to Veranda, but it is second to Veranda. It's the only thing on queue now that they do better than anyone else.
You need a finger bowl with the Veranda bread.
It is so good. We had someone who recently said that they weren't actually that keen on it, a bit too sweet for them. But it is that mix of bread and a Krispy Kreme donut.
Well, when we got to the desserts and you were looking at the menu for the desserts and you said, what I said, what do you fancy for dessert? And you went, the bread.
So there was nothing on the lunch menu that appealed to me. No, I didn't get bread.
No, I bet you they would have brought it if you asked.
If I'd have asked for bread for dessert.
Yeah.
I might try that next time. Shall we show the little prezi that we're going to give away? So, in order to be in with a chance to win, just go into the YouTube stream afterwards and in the comment, what do you want to put? Flam.
Flam.
F-L-A-M. If you want to put something else in there as well as
you could
flam.
Put or flam.
You could put we love the live, thank you, by the way, flam. Or anything else.
For flam's sake.
Right, but do you want to pull out what they're going to win?
You're going to win. Just remember on Rich and Helen's visit with us, you get beautiful seaborn, like
leather wallets, shot glasses,
really
real classy stuff.
Really, really classic. What you want to be seen with stuff.
So if any of you do join Rich and Helen's next live, just point out to them that they need to raise their game now. Beyond this bit.
So anyone who watched last month's live will realise that where I thought I was going on the Norwegian cruise and where I was actually going was two different places.
Yeah, we relied on Bridget informing Lindsay on two separate live streams where we were going.
Because I got excited by Steph's Cruise with Amber's little whizzy electric car things, and then discovered during the live that I couldn't do that because that's not where I was going. So anywho, we've bought, is it a fridge magnet or is it an ornament?
No, it's an ornament.
It's an ornament, so you can put it somewhere.
You're building this up too much now.
It is. It is this lovely troll ornament with all the places I've been and all the places I haven't been.
So every place on there, at some point, Lindsay on the live stream said she thought we were going. And obviously we went to that one.
Yeah.
None of these ones.
None of the other ones.
No, we didn't go to any of the other ones. You've literally just been on the cruise. Which one do you think you went to that's on there?
I thought that was old and it's Oslo.
Oh my God. So yeah. So we will draw this on the next live next month, but just put the comments in there. Look at colour me now from that. And you can win this beautiful ornament.
We paid for this with our own money.
So yeah, and we'll ship that out to you.
Ship that out to you. It's even got the price.
We will ship it anywhere in the world.
It's still got the price on.
119 hock. Not even. Anyway, very expensive.
119 of those coins that they have in John Wick. That's how much it cost.
119 John Wick one. Anyway, back to, so I say, go into the comments afterwards and just put flam in there. Steph said, did you find Homer Simpson? We did. And on tonight's video, you will see it.
Oh, yeah, but if you don't want to see him, just cover your eyes when you see the big bronzes.
When we start talking about it.
Yeah.
Pam and Andrew say, also Pam only has 21 days till the girls' crew. She'll jump in the pool for you, Lindsay.
Please do. I'll just put your hand out, Pam, as though I'm there holding your hand, and then jump in. I'll be there with you in spirit.
Yeah, there were no pool jumping in on.
Oh
QM2.
no.
Although when we did the sail away party, we were sat right at the side of the band, right next to the pool,
Yeah,
and there were people in the pool. I could have jumped in the pool.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the dark, so
No, it wasn't.
and you weren't in your
Or
clothes.
drunk.
Yeah.
Joe says, what were the age demographics?
That's a great question. It ranged quite a bit from people in the 20s to people in the 90s.
Well, there were also probably more children on this one than
Yeah.
certainly the one we went on Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But there were definitely more in the 20s and 30s than there were on the previous one.
Yeah.
QNAD's always going to attract the older audience as well.
Yeah.
So proportionately, you know, unless you're talking about Fred Olsen or Saga, you're going to see more older people in the sort of 70s, 80s, and 90s.
But they were young at heart people, weren't they?
They were, and we saw, you know, some sort of, well, I'm guessing ages, but certainly 70, 80 plus who were throwing themselves around the ballroom.
Yes.
Really
and wearing fabulous outfits and drinking more than me.
But yeah, it's a wide age demographic.
Yeah.
A lot more. My expectation before we went on the first one, Joe, was that it'll be a much older demographic, and I was surprised that it wasn't.
Yeah.
My expectation when we went on Virgin was that that'd be a predominantly younger demographic.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. So I think all that's happened is that cruise lines have become more attractive across all demographics now.
Yeah.
And people are willing to try them.
Yeah.
With the exception of age-specific lines like Saga, where you've got to be over 50 to go on that.
Yeah.
And people are generally much over 50 by the time they want to go on it.
Yeah.
Heather said, oh, I love the outdoor area and a prom.
Oh, lovely.
We do need to try that.
We do.
Ken said, if you're having Lobster, have it on Canada, not New England, half price approximately.
We'll
we have had Lobster in New England.
Boston,
so we've been to Boston before.
Yeah.
It wasn't cheap there.
No.
We definitely didn't pay as much as you did.
No.
But it still wasn't cheap. But yeah, top side of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Susan / David Tennant.
Oh, hello, Susan /
What have we been watching David Tennant then? Oh, Ahsoka.
He's the robot. He's the robot, yeah.
You don't have a problem. I booked 3 cruises with TUI last week. Yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah, we'll sign up to the self-help group because.
Yeah.
It's we need to do a thing where we talk about them.
Joe, question: did you find a duck?
No. But I hid a duck.
You did hide a duck.
One of my Linzi knitted ducks.
Not you.
Not me.
Linzi, as in Ken and Linzi. Ken goes cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've hidden them. Who will have found them? We don't know.
Will it be wet?
It shouldn't be wet. You were very, very sort of crafty as you used one of your hairpins for pinning it up quite high.
I did.
So, but in a place
did
where
it cause a security issue?
I don't know. We were going to hide one. You get a little bottle of champagne when you get on, and we had that. But then they brought us another one for gala night.
Yes.
And we never got around to having that.
No.
So we were going to hide that with a duck, but then we couldn't find an appropriate place to put a bottle and a duck, and it not be really obvious. So we didn't.
No.
Bridget said, I spent all week looking for Homer, but didn't find him. We'll just have to go back on QM2.
You will just have to go back on, yeah.
And do that transatlantic that we talked about. And then you'll have more time because you won't be off in the port and you can spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd seen videos before we went on, so I pretty much knew exactly where it was. If you don't want to see it when you get towards the back end of the video, just, excuse me, look away at that bit. Don't look away at the rest of it. It's really nice to look at. Ray said, highly recommended Cafe Albertio above the Centre Main Shop.
Oh, nice. Oh, we'll do that.
We absolutely will do that.
Oh, yes.
Just got to have a quick drink.
Shall I go get the other Prosecco and top this up?
No, because we've got to do, we're doing on the next video.
Yeah.
We're doing live chat on that.
Oh, no.
So we'll wait until we get to that.
No.
Otherwise, the live chat by the end of that 2.5 hours.
No.
The video's not 2.5 hours. I was meaning from when we started.
No.
It would be a little bit tricky.
Yes.
Ken has just said there's a really good cruise on Aurora next May. going to some of the places you thought you were going last week. we might have to look at that. We're re-looking at sort of that middle of the year bit
Because there's
next
Voucher
year.
and Virgin coming over.
Yeah.
So as soon as we know any more.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to jinx it. Because I feel once we put it out there, the universe goes, "Oh, really?"
Yeah. And you don't necessarily get that then. But
no.
as I say, we've got Apex coming up next in less than 8 weeks.
I'm touching.
Careful, you're rocking chair.
I was just touching the
look
wood.
at what you've done, everyone. You made them think that they were rough sea then. But yeah, touch wood. We're really looking forward to that one. And then we've got sort of the mother of all ships. Or the big daddy of all ships, whichever way you want to call it. Icon in February. And we were speaking with Stuart from Martin Travel today, and he sorted out our flights for us for that. And just to be clear, we paid for the flights.
We paid for everything. We paid for everything.
I just wanted to be clear.
We even paid for this.
They're aware we paid for that. No one can believe we paid for that. But yeah, we will. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Icon. We've talked about it a lot, even when we were on Q now.
Yeah.
Because the Oasis class does remain my favourite class of ship. I'm a little bit concerned as to just how big this ship is. We want it for 7 nights. We've got 3 ports. I think there's something like 30 different eateries.
We'll get there.
We genuinely won't get 30 eateries because there's 3 meals a day on 7 days.
It's for another day.
Yeah, we'll talk about that as we get a little bit closer.
And it's.
But we've only got one more live stream like this before we're on Apex.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do next month. That'll be an Apex countdown, and then we'll be talking about the next one we then do will be from Apex on the 5th of November.
And I need to double check how many chic nights they have, because they don't have gala nights. They have chic nights where you dress up. So I need to double check how many of those there are for checking my dresses.
Ray says cake on muffin with every drink order, really good service. We will definitely check it out.
Oh, I had some lovely cake on QNAD.
That gin and tonic lemon drizzle cake.
God.
That was so good. In Sir Samuel's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was the dream.
It's lovely, isn't it? I didn't have one of them because you had it every time, so I got something different every time. But that was, I had a tasty.
I'd have it now. I'd have it now.
It would be a good cake to have straight after this.
Yes.
I'd rather have Joe and Jim's bacon sandwich. So every time we finish these, I get envious that there's that bacon sandwich going on. That's not the same as a bacon sandwich, is it? Andrew Pam said I can smell a reunion cruise on Virgin next year.
Oh my goodness, Pam, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Because what I've done today is I've had a look, because I know your cruise has disappeared off the itineraries for them. But their brilliant lady, their cruises end out of Puerto Rico in April 24.
Yeah, then so part of the new itinerary.
Where will it be? What will be in Portsmouth? We need to sort this. We need to sort this.
It can be,
that would be wild.
If that's going on, then hopefully we can get Steph on there and various other people. It can be an unofficial group cruise.
Unofficial group cruise. They're
the best one.
They're the best.
Because we don't have to have any organisation on that one.
No, we just
all basically
drink and eat and throw ourselves in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'll be great. We'll make sure before any of us book anything that
we all align.
We talk about which one we're thinking of. So when they put the things out next week on the 7th for it,
we'll check in.
We'll check in on Facebook and let people know
but
before
bear
we do
in mind it's my birthday.
It is your birthday,
but we will sort it. We will sort it.
But that's not going in there.
May 24.
No, Virgin's going out from September.
23.
24. We're in 23 now.
Blam! we will sort it. We will sort it.
Yeah.
For 25.
Yeah, we will do. Just with these last couple, because we're just coming up to the hour now. Joe, are you spending time in Miami or flying home? So when we finish Apex, we're flying straight back. Albeit they put us flight back 16 hours.
But Stuart's signing it.
Stuart's on with it for us. So we're spending probably a day there.
Yeah. And the night before as well we get on.
That's in Barcelona though. Not Miami.
Where am I thinking?
When we go on Icon, we're spending the night there
in
before.
Miami.
We would have liked to have been able to spend some more time in Florida and gone up to Disney and stuff. There's just not enough time for us to be able to do that.
No.
Steph said looking forward to videos on Apex on book for next year. Yeah, Apex, whilst we're going on Apex from Barcelona, Apex is based out of the UK next year.
It looks fun. And
it's the first Edge class one to be based out of here. And it's got some amazing itineraries as well.
Yeah.
I expect they're not cheap.
No. But I think if you booked it earlier, I think there was some nice pricing. But correct me if I'm wrong, Steph, but it does look, I'm jealous. I'm just so jealous of everybody going.
We're going on that. You can't be jealous that she's going on Apex next year when we're going on it in 8 weeks. Emma says, cheers, Lindsay Mark. Thanks for your monthly live. Glad you had a lovely time, QM2.
Thank you.
Have a lovely rest of the evening after you've joined us on your premiere next.
Oh, yes.
6:15 is the premiere.
Oh, it's a long one, though, because we're taking you all around the ship, and she's a complicated lady.
She is. And we did it all in a single take, that full hour.
You did it in a single.
No,
yeah,
the
for
video,
talking, yeah.
Single take.
Yeah.
Bridget says, thanks for a fab hour, and we love meeting you. We love meeting you
Bridget,
and Graham. It was fantastic. And we're so pleased Graham had a good time, because it was Graham's first cruise, Bridget's second, and hopefully we've now got another cruise convert.
He wasn't going to like it.
No, but by the end of it, he did.
He did enjoy it, yes.
And my Stuart and Karen Martin told just asked our daughter to buy us a placeholder on board Valiant this week to book a Portsmouth cruise. Yay! That's it. Everyone's going on that. One of the good things about Virgin is they do let you buy them.
Yes.
The placeholder deposit for the 2 years in advance, but you can buy them and gift them to someone else. Again, I don't know why others don't do that.
No.
Same thing in there. Right. Well, that's the end of the hour. Thank you all so much for joining us.
I've got these black currants to have.
We have. You don't have to have them on camera though. I can just see that again somewhere else. And if you're joining us for the premiere for this, we'll see you on there. We can carry on chatting. And if not, we'll see you in the Facebook group and everything else. Oh, I almost forgot to say.
What?
Almost forgot to say. As a Facebook group now, at this time that we started today, 305 members.
Ooh.
So thank you all. If you've not joined it yet, please do think about joining.
Thank you.
We'll see you all soon.
Take care, Liz. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.